If you've ever wondered how to transform your Facebook presence into a lead generating powerhouse, stick around, you're in luck. Imagine having a tool that not only captures attention, but funnels those leads straight into your inbox. Hey, I'm Shawn and I am a social media coach for the Wolfpack at eXp Realty, and I'm also the founder of the Realtors Blueprint, which helps realtors generate non-stop leads through Facebook ads. Stick around because by the end of this video, not only will you know the ins and outs of creating an effective Facebook ad, but I'm also going to arm you with a tool so you can get your campaign up and running today.
All right, so the first thing you want to do is head over to facebook.com, be at the start of your page, and on the left over here, you're going to see Ads Manager. Now, if you don't see it, just click on the See More button. It's going to bring up a bunch more options, and you should be able to find Ads Manager somewhere in there. So we're going to click on that, and it's going to take us into the back end. Instead of having a post and boosting it, this is where we're actually going to get the leads and how we do it correctly. So we're going to click on this green Create button, and now it's going to give us 6 different objectives saying what's your objective with this ad, and the one we want to select is leads because we want leads. We're telling Facebook we're going to pay you money, in return we want you to give us leads. So let's go continue there, and we're going to do a manual setup. It's just because we know what gets us the most and best results. Otherwise, if you do recommended, sometimes Facebook's just going to spend a bunch of your money and you're not going to get as good of results because they like money. So from here you can name it if you want. The special ad category, we need to select housing because we are running this housing, and from there there's not much else you need to do. So as you can see, these can be off, don't need to worry about those. Instant forms is what we're going to want because we want their phone number, their name, and their email in order to get that list of homes that we're promising. Don't need to mess with any of this. Make sure your Facebook page, it should be selected. If not, select it. Daily budget anywhere between $10 to $20 a day to see decent results, and I just let it run indefinitely. I don't set an end date. If I need to turn it off, I will come back and turn it off. From there, your audiences, where you're wanting to target. So generally you're going to see it's going to default to your country location. So what you can just do is click here on edit, take that out, and then just search your location. So let's say, well, to the south of me is Calgary. So let's select that. And what you can see, it automatically goes 15 miles. You can make it bigger if you want, but you can't make it smaller because you need to have the minimum for the special ad category to work. Calgary is a very large city landmass wise. So as you can see, it even covers the entire city of Calgary. So generally you don't even need to mess with this, but if you did need to, you can adjust it and it'll show you how it goes on the map. Because it's a special ad category, we can't change any of this, which is fine. Facebook does the heavy lifting for us, so don't worry. Don't think you need to get detailed with this. Facebook is smart. It knows who to show your ad to as time goes on. Now, I highly recommend we take this out and go manual placement because, again, as I said before, Facebook's just going to suck money out of your wallet and it's going to spend it willy-nilly wherever it wants to. I know where it gets the best results from doing tens of thousands of dollars of this stuff. So what I can tell you, take out audience network, take out Instagram part here. If we're going to do it in the feeds, then we'll have it in Instagram, but we're going to undo this one. Take out this, take out this. So we want all of those out, and all we're concerned about is the feeds. So we're going to take out these, and we've got the Facebook feed, and that is it. Now, if you are connected to your Instagram account, you want to show this on Instagram as well, then you can select that Instagram feed too. But that's the only 2 places we want our ad to be seen. From there, we go next, and this is where we're going to put in our photo. So you can come in here and you can, right here under your media, you can go edit and put in a photo of yourself. So if I went edit media, what I recommend from I said in other videos, if you're running a list of homes in a specific neighborhood, under a certain price range, go get your photo taken in front of that neighborhood sign or a landmark or statue or school or something. But let's say it's this. This one obviously is not going to work, but let's say this is the one I'm doing and I want it 1-to-1. And I can even adjust it because it is going to show up as a square. So little tip for you, if you go to get your photo taken, make sure it's in a square format. So we can hit done on that, and there's your photo. And now your text, this is what's going to show up. So you're going to write in what you want in here for your description and everything else. So let's just see. I always get confused where these pop up. Okay, so that one's on the bottom. That's your headline. Primary text goes at the top. So what I would do with this is say list of homes in, you could say whatever neighborhood. You could do it like this, list of homes in Jones's neighborhood. Let's say the average price is $500,000, whatever it is. I've got prior videos showing you, telling you exactly how to do this, but this gives you an idea. You can put your little headline down here. Your primary text, you could write more saying, and talk more about the community. Actually, that's what I would do instead. So sorry, I'm going on the fly here. Let's do this. Let's do that. And then sorry for those of you that I spelt neighborhood that way. I'm Canadian. Oops. Something like that. You keep going on, but this grabs their attention, the photo first, then they read this. Oh, it's a list of homes in Joneses under 500, and then you can tell the story in here. Description you don't need to really worry too much about, because on some devices it'll show up, some it won't. So if we did something like this, on some it'll show up kind of down here, and then sometimes it won't. And I always like to change this to learn more. That seems to get the best results. And from there, we need to create a form. So you go in here to create a form. Now for this form, you could name it. We're going to say we want more volume. If you go higher intent, it's going to make them fill out like a secondary form. Basically is their way of thinking, okay, if somebody's clicking in that form another time, they're more interested. I like more volume. So let's go to that. I just find if you try to get more information, you're going to lose a lot of people. So just use the image from your ad is the best because it feels like they're still in the same spot. Let's just put free list of homes in Joneses under $500,000. Click next to get your free list. Okay, so it kind of shows you a preview of here what your form is going to look like. And then we have our questions. So right now in here, it has your email and phone. So what I like to do is go contact fields and add in phone number as well. And then usually I like to put full name first. So we want their name, their email, and their phone. This says let people know how the information they give you will be shared. So you can click here to see examples, and it's going to kind of show you some examples here that you could take and pull from. Just saying, for mine, I would say we will contact you to make sure you receive the free list. If not, we will resend it. So just letting them know that we will contact to make sure they got it. And then that's what I do exactly, is I contact them, make sure they get it. I don't come at them right away trying to sell them a house. I'm just making sure they got the information, trying to start a conversation. From there, you're going to put in your privacy policy. So you need to put in a privacy policy. So all I do is I go to whatever brokerage you're a part of. If you're a franchise, go to the franchise website, go to your brokerage website. There should be a privacy policy in there. Every website needs to have a privacy policy. So if they don't, or if you don't, highly encourage you add one. And then you just take the URL for that page and add it in here. From there, you can add a disclaimer if you want. So if you want to add in a terms and conditions like a privacy policy, if you want to have like a consent form or anything like that, you can add that in there. And depending on how you're gathering this contact information, you may or may not need that. If you're just doing this all manually, then you don't need to worry about it. But I do have a platform that kind of takes care of all that for you. If you're interested, let me know. Otherwise, there we go. So we've got your headline saying your thanks all set. I usually like to put in here saying click view homes now to get your list. And then I'm going to change this call to action to, like I said, view homes now. So it says click view homes now. Okay, click view homes now. It's telling them exactly what to do. Then this is where you add the link to that list of homes. So a couple options. You can go to your website if you have an IDX feed, search for this list of homes that we promised. This one was Jones's neighborhood under $500,000. So draw out the Jones's neighborhood, put in a max price of $500,000, click on the search button. And when it gives you all the results through all the brokerages, all the listings out there, you take the URL that came up and paste it in here. This way, when they fill out the form, they're going to get that link to go view the list of homes. So this is very important. If you do not do this, you're shooting yourself in the foot. Because people are going to put their information, they're going to be like, there was no list. What the heck? And they're going to be mad at you. So you need to have that link in there. Don't just take them to your website where it's generic and they're not viewing a list of homes. This is a big mistake I've seen a lot made. You need to have a link to that list of homes, whether it's through your website. The other way you can do it is through your MLS, create like a saved search or an auto email and get a link, or at the very worst, put a list together, put it in a document in Google Drive, create a shareable link and put it in here. But you need to have that link to that list of homes. So from there you hit create form. I'm not going to do that because I don't need to create this one. And then you are basically good to go. You can hit publish. It's going to run your ad. And then from there, as I've explained in some other videos, you need a connection like Zapier. There's also Make and Pabbly. And you need to have them connected so that when leads do come in, you're getting notified. Because if you just do everything I did here and stop, the leads will come in, but you will not be notified. And you need to respond to these leads in the first 5 minutes in order to have a chance of speaking with them. Any longer than that, and you're in trouble. So it's, again, it's going to be a bunch of ad dollars you spent and you're not going to get any results. Again, I've got a platform put together that'll do this automatically for you. You don't need to spend any extra money, don't need to do any extra integrations, and it automatically brings them in for you. So if you do have questions about that, let me know. Otherwise, yes, go to somewhere like Zapier and make sure you do have that connection, and there you go. You've got an ad up and running the way it should be through Ads Manager.
So there you have it. Now, if you need to have further instructions and maybe you're more the visual type and you kind of want to follow along on a guide or a piece of paper, then I have you covered. I have a free PDF that you can get your hands on, and it's going to teach you everything that I just went through on the computer. It's going to walk you through step by step, just like we did, saying click here, type this in, and therefore it's something easy for you to follow along with. If you would like a copy of that, comment with free guide and I will send one off to you. And if you want an even easier way so you don't have to spend all the time figuring out this through Ads Manager, it's a super simple platform so you can actually have these ads up and running in 5 to 10 minutes and also have those leads nurtured for you on autopilot. If this is something that you're interested in, then make sure to comment with platform and I will send you the details. And that's it for today. If this video was beneficial, make sure to give me a like, hit that subscribe button for future videos, and I hope you have fun with Facebook ads. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Let me know. Take care, and I hope you have a great day.